Is my hair okay? I'm only joking. Hey guys, so my name is Jo. I am the co-founder of Hairitage. And for those that don't know what Hairitage is, basically it's a boutique based in northwest London, Willesden Green. And we sell hair care products for textured hair individuals. So that's from your wavy, curly to coily hair. I've got the curls and Katya has the beautiful coily hair, and we literally invest and trust the products and brands that we have invited into the boutique to obviously cater for you guys. So we're very, very, very particular with what we have. So okay, let's go with the first question that you guys have for me, which is, what product ranges do you recommend and why? So this is actually a really tricky question, and I say this because not every product or brand is catered for all, and it really just depends on your hair type, how much moisture your hair can accept, or oil. So I would say it's down to the individual's hair type, and it's down to them to let us know how their hair behaves and what they're currently using, and then that way it's better for us to then go off and actually recommend the right products for them. It's pretty much like skincare. Not all brands would, all ranges or products will work well for your skin, only particular ones. And it's pretty much like hair care as well. So it's down to, I would say it's down to the individual to let us know, and then we can then advise you better. Okay, the second question, which is, what type of products do you really need in your hair routine? Now, this is a good question. And what I would suggest is you definitely need a moisturizer. Like, that is the main thing your hair needs. Oh, and water. I feel like, I'm not sure if it's with everyone, but I grew up always being told, you're not supposed to put water in your hair. No, water is good. See your hair as a plant. It needs water. And it's great because what it does is it gives it a bit of slip as well when you're adding in your moisturizer. So I would say the two main products that you need is your water and your moisturizer, and you're literally good to go. Anything else is obviously addition. So a lot of people could use oils, and some people find oils too heavy, but so definitely have your moisturizer. Moisturizers are considered to be creams, lotion, milks, and butters. Those are your four. That's how you know what a moisturizer is. Okay, so the next question is, what are the advantages of using pure oils? Another good one. So basically, oils, a lot of people don't actually know this, but oils are not really considered to be moisturizers. They aid with moisturization, if that's even a word, but they're not really moisturizers. What they do is they help with elasticity, so the stretchiness of your hair cuticle, hair shaft, hair strand. They also promote healthy hair. They are great, well, depending on the oil, they have great sort of benefits to it. So they have vitamin E, such as argan oil and almond oil, and they also help with UV sun rays, such as shea butter. So those are great. Sorry, bit of a tongue twister there. So they seal your hair's moisture, and they also add shine. So normally you would use your oil as after your moisturizer. We would sort of recommend kind of like the LCO method, so leave-in, cream and oil, and that is basically just to seal the moisture in, so then it kind of just doesn't like leave your hair strand. But yeah, that's what we will sort of recommend, and honestly it just has such good benefits to it, like the vitamin E's, so it just makes your hair a lot stronger and healthier. We don't necessarily recommend putting oils on your scalp. because your scalp is a different identity to your hair, and some of the oils could actually have a reaction to your scalp and can block your pores as well. So oils are definitely meant for your hair. If you did want something for your scalp, I would sort of suggest essential oils. So they're a lot lighter, so they're ones in the little small bottles. They're a lot lighter and a lot gentler as well, and more herbal. So those are the benefits, I would say, for oils. So question number 4 is, I feel like shampoos strip my hair. Are there any alternatives? Absolutely. So there's about 3 alternatives. There is your sulfate-free cleansers, which has no sulfate. It's not really considered so much as a shampoo, so it doesn't necessarily foam. Your botanical botanical conditioners, sorry. So again, you're kind of almost like co-washing your hair, and then you also have your co-washers. They don't necessarily strip everything off. There's also another one, which is your clay masks or clay washes. So it removes all of your impurities and product build, but what it doesn't do, it doesn't strip away all of your natural oils. So those are actually 4 sort of good ones. So your co-wash, your sulfate-free cleansers, your botanical conditioners, and also your clay washes as well. Okay, question number 5. Is there such a thing as using too many products? What does it do for your hair? 100%. Overdoing your hair with products can actually leave your hair limp, oily, lifeless, not give it that bounce. This can be also said with if you overuse your protein treatments, so you're putting too much protein on your hair, it just doesn't have that nice bounce and feel like, you know, air and free, and that's literally what your hair should feel like. It shouldn't feel stiff. So yeah, you will kind of know how your hair is behaving and what it's lacking and how much of it you're putting on it as well. So yeah, it's just a matter of listening to your hair, but yeah, don't overuse things. Always, my mum always said, you use things, oh, what is the word? Oh my God, I completely forgot. She says in Portuguese, which I can't even translate it in English, but do you know what? For the life of me, it's gone. I can't even put my words into sentence. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry, it's completely gone. Anyways, just use a little bit. A little bit will go very far. Don't overuse things. Okay, question 6. What is a good homemade leave-in alternative to bought products? Okay, this one is like so easy, and you're actually probably even going to be shocked at it. So if you want a leave-in conditioner, a homemade leave-in conditioner, come a bit closer. This is the secret. Distilled water, so boil your water in a kettle or on the stove. Apply a few teaspoons or spoonfuls of your favorite oil, so it can be coconut, almond, whatever. A spoon of your favorite conditioner, and literally this Miss Water Bottle Spray. Mix it, shake it, and babe, that's your leave-in. You're good to go. You're absolutely good to go. It's dead easy. Okay, so question number 7 is, I want to make my own butters. What should I use? Another good one. So there's two ways you can do this. So you can use shea butter and olive oil, mix that. Now this is more of a heavier consistent, so I would sort of recommend this more for coily girls that need a little bit more hydration, or if you have dyed hair, let's say for example, and or bleached dyed hair. Or you can do mango butter mixed with honey, and that's more of the lighter version, so if you don't really need so much of a heavy consistency. But yeah, those are the butters that you would use. Also, there's a variety of other ingredients that you can, but I would sort of say those are the 2 main ones that are really good and really beneficial for you guys to try at home. Okay, so the question number 8. Yeah, question number 8. What products would you recommend for people with dyed hair? Okay, that is actually such a good question because this is the thing. Your hair is made out of protein. There's a certain percentage, I think it's just over 80 if I'm correct, of protein. And when people dye their hair, they've actually stripped away their protein. So this is why hair becomes super weak, fragile, easy to break, and just really, really damaged because you've ruined, well, you've removed all of the keratin, which is considered as protein, from your hair. So what technically you need to really invest in is protein masks to put the protein back in. Either protein masks or doing the ones that you do at home, at least that way you know and you're comfortable in the ingredients that are going in. So for naturals or textured hair individuals, what I would say is you definitely need your protein mask treatments. So try and do this every second week of the month. If not, if it's too much maintenance, then definitely do it once a month, but have that in your regime, like it's a must. And also deep conditioning, like you have to have those two. You have, like literally you have to. Otherwise your hair is just going to be so damaged. But equally moisturizing, you need to moisturize your hair. Moisturize, deep conditioning, and your protein mask treatment. So the week that you're not using, or you can alternate actually, the week that you're not using a deep conditioner, use a protein mask. Deep conditioner, protein mask. So yeah, try and incorporate that into your regime, and yeah, that's what I would sort of recommend. Okay, question number 9. What ingredients should I try to avoid when I'm looking for a new product? Okay, nice little bit of science lesson here. Okay, so the ingredients you should try and avoid are sulfates, parabens, silicones, alcohols, petroleum, and also mineral oils. Now, those are horrible for your hair. I'll give you a little example. A lot of they classify as normal, but it's actually considered as more of the high street brands. So they all have agents, drying agents that strip away your natural hair oils, and that's because they're all tested on Caucasian hair, and Caucasian hair tends to be quite oily on the roots, or just their hair tends to be quite oily in general. So that shampoo, what it does is it strips away all the oils so it doesn't become oily. Now our hair actually lacks the oil, so we need to put it back in. And those products, they have the same ingredients as detergents, so washing up liquids. So when you wash your hands, let's say for example, if you were to wash your hands with washing up liquid, what happens to your hands? That's right, it becomes dry. So you're putting all these ingredients or using this product on your hair, and your hair's already dry, and you've just added in more dryness to your hair. Now what's going to happen? It's going to snap. It's going to break. So definitely avoid those products. Now, another thing to watch out for, or to consider, should I say, is alcohols. Now with alcohols, there's good alcohols and there's bad alcohols. The bad alcohols are obviously the ones that dry out your hair, but the good ones also aid in moisture. So it's just a matter of knowing your alcohols. It is a bit of a long lesson. Definitely read the ingredients at the back of your products if you can. If you're finding it too confusing, there's this beautiful app called Think Dirty. And what you do is you just scan the barcode of that product, and it will list out all of the ingredients that are good, all of the ingredients that are bad, and it will give you an overall sort of tally on whether the actual product is good for you to use or not. So yeah, that's my sort of suggestion. Okay, and the last question is, what are the good ingredients that I should look out for? Now, amazing. So the good ingredients you should really look out for is water, so anything that says aqua, and also your oils and the good alcohols as well, I would say. But it can get quite confusing, so I'll give you a little trick. So basically, with any product, they'll always have your ingredients at the back, right? but the first 5 ingredients are the ones that are actually quite crucial. So that means they have the most mass volume of that ingredient in that product. So if, let's say hypothetically speaking, if a product has petroleum as one of the first 5, you know, A, petroleum is bad, and B, if it's one of the first 5, it means it has a higher concentration. So really look at the ingredients as much as possible. But really the first product that it should, ingredient that it should say is aqua. And then the oils will sort of follow after. So it should be like shea butter, the cocos. Now there's a lot of long names that that are used to describe like coconut oil or substance of coconut, shea butter, all the good ingredients. So it is quite mouthy to even say. I know how to identify them, but I don't know how to pronounce them because it's horrible little words. However, definitely try and use this Think Dirty app. Alternatively, when I first started my healthy hair journey, I came across this method called the curly girl method. Now, this method agrees with some people, doesn't agree with others. It agreed with me. It was a great, nice little Bible beginner starter kit that sort of encouraged me to really start looking at the back of the ingredients and seeing what I should and should not be using. So this book, it's this one here. It comes with also a CD, and it's by Lorraine Massey. She's also I think she's also the owner of Divaco. And honestly, it's just a nice little easy read breakdown book that tells you all the ingredients that you should be using, looking out for, shouldn't be using, how to cut your hair, how to look after curls, how to wash it, how to use DIY ingredients. Honestly, it's a nice little baby. The only thing is, coily girls might get a bit dissatisfied with it because it just doesn't really promote coily hair as much. It's more curly and waves. However, I've got an alternative for you, which is The Science of Black Hair. Now this is a dream. I'm still actually currently reading through it, but honestly, it's such a nice little baby. It's a full breakdown of black hair, what it does, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, the density of it, how much water it needs. It's a lot. It's a whole module. But it's great. If you are serious about your hair, go to this. However, if you kind of just want a simple regime or anything, I would sort of suggest contacting us, and we're more than happy to help you. We always work around people's lifestyles, how much time they have in the morning or in the evening, and then that way we can do things that are catered for you. I know a lot of people don't even have time to look at the ingredients, and that's fine. We're here for you. We're here to help you. So yeah, but yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. It's been so much fun. Yeah, it's been fun to sort of let you guys know, but yeah, feel free to always contact us. Like I said, it's myself and my cousin Katia who are running Hairitage, and we are so happy to have any questions answered or anything. And yeah, we're also willing to sort of learn from you guys because you are the experts of your own hair. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one. Stay safe.